Hello, hello, hello to all my wonderful gods and goddesses Aquarius. I hope you are having a great Sunday. But then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. We're going to get right straight into your reading. This is a general reading. These cards right here are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These cards right here are the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Joe Pyle. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Yes, 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 Aquarius, let's get into it. Most High God of the Universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Aquarius as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my wonderful Aquarius as we move slowly towards this full moon? What information do we have for my wonderful Aquarius? Also, we're going to be talking about the number 6 on today, Aquarius. Yes, indeedy. Let's get this thing popping. All right, let's go. Yeah, I hope you, wherever you are, the weather is beautiful, and even if it's not, if it's raining, you're being showered down. Blessings are being showered down all over you. Everything is about perspective. Yes. Ka-chang, Aquarius. Listen. Nice. Oh, Aquarius. Look, let me tell y'all. Okay, here we have the Two of Pentacles, right? Money. We have the Six of Pentacles, money. We have the Five of Swords. We're going to talk about that in just a second. We have the Three of Pentacles, more money. We have the Knight of Pentacles, more money. And we have the Ten of Cups. Yes, let's talk about it, Aquarius. Let's get into this thing. Listen, there's a lot of money in your cards, first and foremost. Listen, and you all have come out of, some of you all have come out of some very, very hostile relationships, and I'm just talking about just some, and I don't mean necessarily volatile. It could have been for some of you all, it could have been volatile, but it was just very uncomfortable relationships where your ancestors have been trying to tell you, hey, don't hang in there with that person. I don't care what they look like. I don't care, what they told you they brought to the table. They are just not a good match for you. But you had to find out. You had to find out that lesson, seemingly the hard way at the time. And I use the operative word seemingly at the time because it was all a lesson. So I don't want you to look at it as a mistake. So you had to come through some challenging relationships with some people who were, and the person could have had Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart, or they could have had Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in their chart, or it could have been Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in their chart, right? That's why it's good to know people's birth charts. Listen, but they forgot the fact that, you are a God, that you're open-minded, that you're a humanitarian, that you're very creative, that you're free-spirited, intellectual, independent, powerful, unique, friendly, original, progressive, independent, and the smartest sign in the Zodiac. That's where people get Aquarius just really messed up. Because people forget, right? Sometimes you even forget, especially if you're so distracted by a hostile relationship with somebody. It could have been a family member, romantic relationship, or whatever. In this case, I'm saying it was probably with somebody romantic, right? But guess what? You're no longer dealing with this person, right? This person has been a headache to you. Every time you deal with them, it's just a bunch of drama. It's just a bunch of mess, right? But see, they weren't counting on the fact that when you met them, you already had internal peace. You already had inner peace, right? They came in and disrupted your peace with their mess. And because you're a humanitarian, you kind of took on some of their stuff, right? You were the trash receptacle for a little while, right? One, because you're a fixed sign, so you were fixated on helping them. Like you really fixated on, I'm going to help this person through X, Y, and Z. I have the answers. I've been through a lot of things myself. I can help them through this. But listen, Aquarius, you got to remember, you can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. You already came in this thing with internal peace, right? And guess what? You leaving with internal peace. So in comes the new person. The new person could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in their chart as well, or even fire in their chart, right? That would be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But this person who has also been through something similar to you, it's a different situation now, right? They are right there on your level. They're intelligent. They are not, they're not so emotionally wounded that they can't tell you, hey, I've been through some things. that doesn't define me. I've already gotten help for those things, and I'm willing to work on that. You see what I'm saying, Aquarius? They're not trying to trauma bond, right? They're not saying, oh gosh, that's the only thing y'all can talk about is the trauma y'all have been through. Y'all are on to bigger, better things. It may be maybe one or two conversations about some things that you both have gone through, but that is not the gist of your relationship, right? So this new person is great, right? They're great. You all are talking, creating very healthy boundaries up front, whole 9 yards. Things are getting better all the way around, especially in the money sector for you. Because you just feel like, whew, this is nice. It's finally nice to me. This person is like a breath of fresh air. I don't have to feel like I need to be their psychiatrist, right? I don't feel like I need to be their psychologist. I just feel like, hey, we're actually sharpening each other like iron sharpens iron. Good, 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 good. Work situation is getting better. You're working hard, making money. I see you receiving more money. Some of you all about to get a raise on your job, or your business is about to do so much better where you're getting more money. But these are money cards. You're balancing out your daily affairs. Some of you all have regular jobs as well as your own business. So instead of you all being stressed out about your job, like, I really don't like working this job, you got to remember something. This person who was on stomping up and down on your reserve nerve actually contributed to you feeling like, but it was them contaminating you, contributing to, I hate my job, I don't like my life, this isn't working out for me, how come that's not working out for me? You were starting to vibrate low. Because your water, remember, you're the water bearer, the bearer of truth. That's what water bearer means. Your water was contaminated with their drama, right? So it caused you to be stubborn. It caused you to be an extremist in some case. You weren't even willing to even hear other people's perspective about things. You were just, like I said, extreme. Like, I'm on this side of the fence and I don't even want to hear what you have to say, again, because you were contaminated by this, right? You started becoming unpredictable. You were inconsistent in some areas. You were impulsive, missing deadlines, doing all kinds of stuff. Why? Because you were contaminated, right? Yes, but now things are looking up. They're looking much better for you. You feel like, okay, I can work with this relationship. You got to remember something. The moon governs our mood and our emotions. It's aligned to our feelings, our instincts, our subconscious habits, everything, right? When you're a humanitarian like you all are, sometimes it's hard to kind of leave this kind of spirit behind, this conflicted spirit, this spirit of a person who has so much traumas, so many traumas that you just feel like I feel horrible for that person. I wouldn't want my worst enemy to go through some of the things they've told me that they've gone through. But guess what? You decided, you know what? I'm gonna go volunteer instead. Because I can volunteer. I know those people are going to genuinely like appreciate what I'm bringing to the table. And once the day is over, I'm gone, and I don't bear the full responsibility. Versus being in this kind of relationship where every single phone call, every single encounter with this person is traumatic, right? Again, muddying your pure waters. Yes, let's talk about the number 6. Number 6 actually governs human love and romance as well as money and abundance, right? And so in your intimate relationships as a number 6, once you commit to a partnership, you are devoted. And this devotion extends to your loved ones, your friends, people who you genuinely love. So when you get into a relationship with a person, like this, who is troubled, internal battles, and you, Aquarius, who is the humanitarian out of the Zodiac, really, really want to help that person, really want to fix. One thing about Aquarius, people can say what they want to say about Aquarius. And by the way, shout out to my Aquarius friend I was talking to this morning, had me in tears laughing. I did say I was going to give him a shout out today, so shout out to you. You know who I'm talking about. But once an Aquarius is committed to helping a person, an Aquarius will go to the ends of the earth to try to help you. But when I tell you, and I'm talking to my cross watchers, listen, when I tell you when an Aquarius is done, there is nobody more done than an Aquarius when an Aquarius is finished with you. Especially after they have gone to the end, they have done the research for you. They'll go online, they'll stay up all hours of the night looking up stuff for you. They will go read books to help you. They'll do whatever they need to do. They will make phone calls for you, sit up, be a listening ear, let you cry on their shoulder, the works. That's why I say, you can say what you want to say about an Aquarius, But listen, I know signs inside and out. I've been doing this for a long time, and an Aquarius is loyal to the soil. But when they are done, they are really, really done. So it would be in people's best interest not to take an Aquarius for granted. So listen, the number six also means, like, if you look at the number six, right, the number six is shaped in the form of a woman who is with child, pregnant with a large belly. This is what's happening with you all, Aquarius. You all gave this kind of energy way too much time, because remember, you all are divine masculine by default. You all are givers. You gave this kind of energy way too much time, right? Listen, this person right here, right now, is starting to see, wow, I really, really messed up with the Aquarius, because they were the only ones who would sit there and listen to my issues and problems. They were the only ones who understood intimately exactly what I had been going through. But now I can't even get in contact with them. Let me find out, Aquarius. People are calling y'all back, and we talking about ex-friends, ex-colleagues, ex-employees for some of y'all, ex-romantic relationships or whatever. Let me find out they trying to call y'all and they get your secretary. You know that the beep beep beep, the number that you have reached has been disconnected. Yes, that's the message that some people are getting. The number that you have reached have been disconnected, or whatever the message says. Like when people call you and they can't get in contact with you, let me find out they emailing you and you don't even see the email because it's gone straight to the junk folder. You know what I'm saying, Aquarius? You were there for them when they really, really needed you, right? Again, so yes, we're talking about the number six. Number six means that you have been investing in yourself. And so you've been pregnant with all these ideas for quite some time. And some of you all have given birth to some amazing projects in the whole 9 yards. I mean, just investing in yourself, just putting all of this into yourself, and now you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Still working very, very hard, still have a very good heart. It's starting to show in every aspect of your life, especially monetarily. One of the things I want you to start saying to yourself, Aquarius, is that, especially as the number six, I share my love freely and generously. I practice using my gifts every single day. I nurture myself. I care deeply about my divine mission to uplift others through love and joy. That is your mantra, Aquarius. That is your mantra for the day. So, this loyalty that you all have, Aquarius, really should be for you first and foremost, right? That's why I suggested in my last reading, please go volunteer. Go get with an organization and volunteer, because otherwise, as a humanitarian, it's very, very difficult to disconnect from these kinds of spirits. These kind of spirits will take your kindness for weakness. They will. They will take your kindness for weakness. I see you all having a major breakthrough. Yeah, more money. See, a lot of things are about to be released to you all, Aquarius. A lot of things. Here we have financial independence, which is great. The majority of the cards that I'm looking at for you, Aquarius, are financial independence, you receiving money, perfect synergy in the workplace, whether it be your business or where you're working, because your mindset has shifted. Instead of you looking at, I got to go to this job and I got to deal with these people, you're like, hold on, time out, full stop, right? This job actually works for me and it's actually funding my business. Right. Mindset has changed. One of the things, here's the upside of having to deal with this kind of energy right here. Here's the upside right here. Upside is that you learn about your mental dexterity. You're like, hold on, I was still able to be successful even in the midst of that extremely challenging relationship. So imagine what you can do, Aquarius, now that you're no longer in that extremely challenging relationship. Yeah, you can read more books. You can even write a book if you want to. You were able to learn how to walk a tightrope in that relationship, put a smile on your face, still come up with grand ideas, whole 9 yards. So how much you think this new relationship is going to be great? It's going to be fantastic, better than you ever imagined or dreamed that it could be. Not only that, you're starting to meditate more, getting your solar plexus chakras realigned. That's right there at the center of your chest. Yeah, right between your root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra. So everything is in complete and total alignment with you, Aquarius. And that's why things are being released to you in the universe. And that is why the people who The people who did you wrong in the past, who really, really took you for granted, are not doing so well right now, because they will never find another person who will sit and listen to their problems, another person who is going to be the humanitarian that you have been, somebody who was be able to relate to all the things that they've gone through. They will never find another person to do that for them. Never. A lot of money is being released to you all very, very quickly. It's happening. So stay the course, Aquarius. I don't need y'all to think about the who, what, where, when, and why this difficult person did it. It doesn't matter. Relationship is over. Move on. Move on, because you want things to be released to you. Like I said, I see you all having a breakthrough real soon. This is a breakthrough right here, card right here. All you have to do, Aquarius, moving forward, again, in your new relationships, is set very, very clear and firm boundaries. Trust and believe. You're going to learn a lot of things from your new person, just like they're going to learn a lot of things from you, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. It is not going to be like that last relationship. Plus, your money is flowing. You got your power back. Your power and your emotional intelligence back. You're on fire. Your emotions are stable. Completely leveled out. This is perfect, Aquarius. This reading for you, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm loving it because you all deserve it. Too many people misunderstand Aquarius and take y'all for granted just because they're like, oh yeah, let me get close to Aquarius. Aquarius knows everything. Now that would be true. That would be true. But it doesn't mean that you are deserve to be taken advantage of. Yeah. Continue doing a health checkup, right? You're going to find out when you go back to the doctor for your health checkup that things are looking much better for you. You're feeling better. Your mind is clearer, the whole 9 yards. Why? Because while you were in that relationship, you were so stressed out. Some people was losing hair. Some people were gaining. Some people were losing weight. Some people were just having heart palpitations, all kinds of stuff, not able to sleep, the whole 9 yards. But that was as a result of the stress of being in a relationship with the person who was deeply, deeply, deeply disturbed. That person right now wish they had you in their lives. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Have a great one. Bye.